Hey, oh no, this isn't Nicole, this is Coach Ball, believe it or not. But I go ahead and assumed her desk for the day. So we've got a few options here. People are wondering, how do you mobilize at work? So, you guys aren't probably going to go get every gadget that you can. So one thing that you can possibly do, that you will always do, is big thing that you guys never do is take care of those wrists. So for example, if I'm surfing the web or something, I'm going to place my hand right here, try to position it. If you have to start here because of inflexibility, I would start here and then slowly but surely fingertips behind you. Alright, so I can be here, kind of working these positions, just kind of maneuver side to side, browse the web, do what I got to do, type with one hand if I have to. Sucky part is, if you're not a left-handed mouse user, that might have to be like email reading. So like you would make reading an email would be like your non-clicking hand. Browsing would be the other hand. Okay. A couple things you can do. I don't personally like a lacrosse ball for smashing my hamstrings in the office, although that does help. But I like to use a softball because this thing sinks down in a little bit too much. And if you get a softball, you can really get up in the high hamstring. Where right now, if I'm up in the high hamstring, right where that hamstring connects into your glute, you can't really get in there as good as you could with a softball. I mean, even if you don't have a lacrosse ball, I mean, for example, this water bottle here, this is thick and sturdy enough, and you can literally just place this under your hamstring, okay, and you can really just kind of maneuver all around and get into those, crummy parts. Now, let's say, for example, you got tight triceps or something. You could, find something you could prop it on. I mean, you could use the top of a coffee cup. Let me use mine. It doesn't have coffee in it. Alright, so I could be here, place this lacrosse ball just like so, and while I'm kind of like working on something, I'm just here because if I were doing my desk, I can't really get in there completely. Alright, so I'm going to be here, just kind of like maneuvering all around to get into those different corners and so on. Okay, so really simply, you're using tools that you already have in a ball. Alright, and then finally for your hips. If you have a shorter chair like this, it's probably not ideal to be in this position all day. Alright, so let's say, for example, I had a chair. No. Let me give you the Coach Paul special chair. Follow me over here. Boom. This little guy. Alright, it gets higher. You have to screw it up to make it higher. This is an old school one, that's for sure. But you can use this and place your leg up on here just like so, and really kind of be able to maneuver around. You can turn this thing out while your hip's on there, really get some good torque in there, reposition your foot, and quite honestly, if I were, come on boss, be right over there, you'd be like, dude, what are you doing? I'll be like, I'm ungluing my hips so I don't mess up my back squat max today at CrossFit Sovereignty. So if you noticed, I just easily got around my office with this deal. I could even work here with this. And I don't think that's really weird. Now, others may think that's weird, but guess what? Sucks to be them, it sucks to have tight hips. Alright, so I'm here, torque that thing out, and I can just kind of chill right here. I actually really like this chair. But if you can elevate it up even higher, that helps a lot. I'll tell you right now, do this accumulate 10 minutes worth of time. Both legs throughout your day. Like even if you have a little timer, you're like, oh, gotta get coffee, stop your timer. If that accumulates up to 10 minutes each leg, any day that you come into CrossFit or anywhere, you'll find yourself just moving through everywhere a lot easier. So, easily getting things done. Sometimes you might have to sacrifice your really cool, sexy chair for something old and vintage. Boom. See you next time.